The Native American people were, at one time, marked for extermination. We're still here.
Very important and should be told the truth to understand like these type of atrocities should never ever occur again here in America and even throughout the world. It's unfortunate. At this time and date of age too, there's so much going on. They're not looking at all aspects and not caring for people, no humbleness and the golden rule.
I think it's important that today's general public and people be aware of what actually happened over 100 years ago here at this site.
The history, especially of the Shoshone, the Northwestern Shoshone, just isn't really taught or acknowledged. The first narrative, was the Army narrative, and then it was the Mormon settlers and the daughters of the Utah pioneers, and the tribe, because they'd been gone and scattered, never got to tell their story.
But there's more things that occurred throughout our history that nobody knows about. Only one side story. And that is the curriculum needs to be modified and fixed so everybody can understand the truth. This place was hidden for a long time. They wanted to cover it up.
A lot of our people are a little weary about telling written stories or writing them down for the fact that they may get construed and the story may be told wrong, so they tell oral history. And every time we lose an elder, it's basically like losing a wing of a library. So it's more important for us now to record and learn from some of the history and the elders who remember the stories that were brought down from here.
They say history is known by the survivors. Well, there's survivors of the band as well. And history rings true.
So this is an oral history we're doing here today. Every year we come here to memorialize the ones who came here and lives were taken, that family lines were ended. And so this is our way of coming here and letting our members, pay their respects, and at the same time for new members or new people who haven't been out here to learn about this history and what happened in this valley, over 150 years ago.
And our people, this is Bannock Reservation. A lot of Shoshonean relatives, Shoshones all came there from different places. And there's our relatives here, Northwestern Band. In our language, we call them Zapingwirikane, trout eaters.
We talk to families and we let others know what happened here 162 years ago. And when that happened, it affected all of us. Those were our relatives, our parents' parents, our grandfathers, aunts, uncles that we come through. And that's history, and it's very important. It should be very important to everyone, no matter what nationality you are. What's happening is our language is losing. We're not teaching our young people the language so that they can teach their young people.
We've been gathering all these stories from the tribe's oral tradition, they've had several key people write down. We have journal articles, we've done a ton of research, newspaper articles, and the settlers as well. You know, so it's all the story of the land and what happened, so you don't forget, and so we can tell what was here, and also their progress and their continuation.
And it's a sad tragedy. And it's important to remember these things and to dig the documents out and find out what really happened. And maybe the truth will never be known.
It's pretty sad how violent this a man could be, and how violent this world is, America, how it came to be.
This tragedy should not have happened, and negotiations should have been met, but it was a different time, different place, different attitude, so it's tragic that it did actually happen.
It's history. It's history that's going to be lost if it isn't recorded, if it isn't told. As our elders pass on, that's a library that is passed on. And if we don't keep those stories alive, because it's a non-written history, it's passed down verbally. And the more that we can pass on to our children, the more we won't be forgotten.
We're the Shoshone and Bannock High School students, and we're here to learn about our culture and ancestries. And we think it's really important to learn about it, because if we forget it, then we may also be forgotten.
My name is Nelson Racehorse. I'm from Fort Hall, Idaho, member of the Shoshone and Bannock tribe.
Dupambi. My Indian name is Black Hair. English name is Lee Wan Tindoy. Current chairman of the Shoshone Bannock tribes, Fort Hall, Idaho.
My name is Dennis Alex. I'm the chairman for the Northwest Band of the Shoshone Nation.
Jason Walker, Northwestern Shoshone Nation council member.